Quilter's newsletter, Machine Quilting Tips and Techniques, is brought to you by Bernina, made to create, and Benartex, fabric for quilters by quilters.
Hi, I'm Connie Fanders, and this is Quilter's newsletter, Machine Quilting Tips and Techniques with Bernina. And today I'm going to talk to you about doing an accurate straight stitch. When you're piecing quilts or piecing any project, it is so important to have your seams accurately sewn. And you need the right tools in order to do this. Bernina offers several different tools to help you get that very accurate straight stitch. We have a 37 foot, which is for 1/4 inch piecing. We have a number 57 patchwork foot, which gives us this extra guide on the side for aid in accuracy. And then we also have seam gauges to help, and our needle plate also has several markings on it to help us have an accurate seam. So I'm going to start with our number 37 foot and show you how to get a very accurate 1/4 inch seam. The 1/4 inch foot is a foot that from the center of the needle to the side of the foot is exactly a 1/4 inch. We also have markings on the side of the foot right here, and this mark also is a 1/4 inch away from the needle. So in turning corners, you know exactly where to stop. So in doing an accurate 1/4 inch for my quilt projects, I will put the edge of my fabric right along the edge of my foot and simply stitch. I do not watch the needle as I'm stitching. I only watch the toe and the side of my fabric. Now, if you find you need additional help sewing that stitch straight, we do have a patchwork foot that has this guide attached to it. And this guide gives us just a little bit of an edge to put the edge of your fabric on to help you in sewing that straight stitch. Now, if you're doing a home deck project, a lot of times the seam allowance for a home deck project is a 1/2 inch. And if you look at the markings on your needle plate, there will be markings every 1/8 inch. So if I were to do a home deck project, I would be guiding along this line on my foot. Now, if you need a guide that extends past the markings of your stitch plate, we do have additional guides available that give you all of the measurements on the front of it, and you simply slide it into the back of your foot and tighten it up to whatever width you need that guide to be. And then you simply put the edge of the fabric along the guide, and again, it will help you sew perfectly straight. So stitching an accurate seam is very easy if you have the proper tools. Please join us again for another episode of Machine Quilting Tips and Techniques with Bernina.
Quilter's newsletter, Machine Quilting Tips and Techniques, is brought to you by Bernina, made to create, and Benartex, fabric for quilters by quilters.